Hello everybody. Bonsoir. Buonasera. Buena suerte. And good ikval. I decided that I'm going to do a new segment on my YouTube regarding culture because it's something that I live for and it makes up a big part of who I am as a person. So I'm going to be doing like I haven't thought of like a name for it yet, or a catchy slogan, but I'm going to do like a cultural segment. Yeah, about either the cultures that I'm very aware of, familiar with, or maybe just to find out about new cultures, like reading poems, art, literature, something in a current event happening in that culture, just an open discussion with people. Because I know there are a lot of people out there who want to discuss these things, but they necessarily don't get the platform, or find people who are willing to intellectually or just openly discuss and enjoy without having a whole big slew of backlash or I don't know, just gonna have fun with it. So whoever wants to participate, you can suggest me things to read or check out. I'm going to start out with things that I like from other cultures, and I hope it goes really well from there. So tonight I'm going to start out with one of my favorite poets of all time. He's a French poet, Jacques Prévert, and this is what I'm going to read is one of his most famous poems. Can't talk today, but he's French. Il est français. Okay, and as most people know, French people, especially Parisiens, les Parisiens, love their cafes. Café, they like to boire du café. Au café. They like to drink coffee in their cafes, and having lived in Paris twice, it's what I miss the most. Just going to a cafe, people watching, talking, getting ideas and inspiration from just every stimulation around you in your environment. Okay, so I'm gonna read the poem. But this book I bought in Paris. I like the art on it. Jacques Prévert. It's called Les Feuilles Mortes. And here's the picture. Any of you who have studied French, Les Feuilles Mortes is a very well-known text that has been made into several songs by several French artists like Yves Montand, Serge Gainsbourg, someone else, I forgot. Oh, it's also been translated into English as Autumn Leaves, but it always loses the meaning when you translate into French to English or any language. Especially I feel French to English, it loses the romanticism of the language, especially French is, to me, such a decorative language in terms of romance and love and life and seduction and everything. So when you translate that into English, it's very, it loses a lot of sensuality, and not in just the sexual sense, just in the senses, stimulating every sense. So that being said, I'm going to recite Les Feuilles Mortes. Literally, that translates to the dead leaves. Okay. Oh, je voudrais tant que tu te souviennes des jours heureux où nous étions amis. En ce temps-là, la vie était plus belle, et le soleil plus brûlant qu'aujourd'hui. Les feuilles mortes se ramassent à la pelle. Tu vois, je n'ai pas oublié. Les feuilles mortes se ramassent à la table, les souvenirs et les regrets aussi. Et le vent du nord les emporte dans la nuit froide d'oubli. Tu vois, je n'ai pas oublié la chanson que tu me chantais. C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble. Toi, tu m'aimais et je t'aimais. Et nous vivons tous deux ensemble. Toi qui m'aimais et je t'aimais. Et nous vivons tous deux ensemble. Toi qui m'aimais et que j'aimais. Mais la vie sépare ceux qui s'aiment tout doucement sans faire du bruit. Et la mer efface sur le sable les pas des amants désunis. Les feuilles mortes se ramassent à la table, les souvenirs et les regrets aussi. Mais mon amour silencieux et fidèle sourit toujours et remercie la vie. Et je t'aimais tant, tu étais si jolie. Comment veux-tu que je t'oublie? En ce temps-là, la vie était plus belle. Et le soleil, plus brûlant qu'aujourd'hui. Tu étais ma plus douce amie. Et voilà. That was Les Feuilles Mortes, Autumn Leaves. Basically, for those of you who know French, you know the beauty of this. It's comparing love to autumn leaves. Saying how, well, there's a nostalgic sense of how that nostalgic feeling you have when it's fall. You're in between winter and summer, and it's going into that inevitable period of darkness and ending and being alone. Winter signifies being alone with yourself and your thoughts and a colder sentiment. So, for example, let me give you a line that I can translate. And also, too, with poems like this, you can't really translate them directly because it just doesn't, you lose the beauty of it. But I'll do the best I can. Saying that, for example, oh, je voudrais tant que tu te souviennes les jours heureux où nous étions amis. I want you to really remember our happy days when we were friends, and when life was very beautiful, and the sun was shining more brilliantly than today. So it's kind of it's nostalgia. The person from the first point of view is writing about the past and thinking about how everything they experienced with this person was just lively and vibrant and happy, and now that the leaves are falling off the trees, it's come to a stop and it's dead, and it's something that is not going to be regenerated for a while, if ever. So there's a line I really love here. Mais la vie sépare ceux qui s'aiment, tout doucement sans faire de bruit. Et la mer efface sur la sable les pas des amants désunis. Life separates those who love each other so softly without making noise, just like the ocean erases the sand, the footprints of disunioned lovers in the sand. See, it's hard to do the exact translation, but you get the sense of it's like a longing for that nostalgic period. And I'm gonna go over what you think though. I hope everybody enjoyed that, and post away passed away. Maybe I'll find the English version and I'll read it. Yeah. Au revoir, bonsoir, tout le monde.